Well, hello everyone. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing whenever this video finds you. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Alyssa. If you are not, I hope that you consider subscribing. So before I jump into today's video, I hope that you got a chance to check out last week's collab with Amy and Kayla, two of my planner friends, and we collabed for an Easter kind of collab video. So I'm going to have their information below, and I'll also tag the video here as well for you. So this week I am using a shop I haven't used before, GP Sticker Studios, and I'm very excited for this. I've been hoarding this kit for so long. It is definitely an absolutely beautiful shop. I picked up some other things, but this was kind of one of the few things I hadn't dipped into. It is my first kit from them, and it's definitely not my last. So a little bit of a little preface. I know you saw the full boxes with foil. The kit does not come with foil, but I had some really pretty overlays and extra pieces that I wanted to use with the kit. So I actually laid them down first instead of trying to lay them down on the full boxes while I was planning, so you can see me struggle, which is, you see me struggle anyways, but I thought it would be really nice to have them laid down. In hindsight, I probably might have gone with the gold if I were to do this again, but the silver is nice, and I had such really pretty overlays and enough silver to make it work. So yeah, that's where those foils come from, if you're wondering, like this one here, the flower foil on the full box. I just wanted something a little different. I love a good foil, so I figured let's put these on. But again, I think next time I would probably do a gold with this kit if you have this kit and you're considering it. So gold's a beautiful color, but silver works as well because it's really, really soft and pretty, and the silver blends in really nicely. So I kind of really love this kit. So the full boxes, the floral full boxes that you're seeing are actually from Sadie Stickers, and they're super cute, super beautiful. I've been holding on to them for a while. I got them in a grab bag quite a while ago. I want to say back in like July, maybe August, September, when she did one of her kind of seasonal sales. So I grabbed it and it came in that, as you can see. I also had other ones I was going to use, but I just ended up using these, and they were perfect because it was floral and delicate, just like the kit. This kit is a very good kit for the week that I am using it for. It is the week after Easter, so the week of the 5th to the 11th. So I do plan from Monday to Sunday in my memory planner, and then in my functional planner, I plan from Sunday to Saturday because my work stuff starts on Sunday. So yeah, so it is an interesting time for us. So we here in Ontario are back in lockdown. I feel like I've said that in so many videos. By the way, these really cute lace overlays are from Simply Beautiful Plans. They are super cute. I love them. I've used them in so many of my spreads lately, and they add a really nice little extra something to a kit that doesn't necessarily have foil. So it's a really great way to amp up foil, at least for me. I love it. And I find that it kind of breaks up the patterns from the kit that you use on your date covers, because a lot of times I'll use a box or a full box right under it, and it tends to blend, and I really like that the foil there kind of, I don't know, breaks it up, I guess you could say. So yeah, it's cute. I love it. Why not? So this week was a pretty chill week until the end of the week. Things got interesting. We are, again, like I said, on lockdown here in Ontario. Hopefully it's a final lockdown. Our cases are fairly high. But Nathan and I are also, as of Friday of that week, so on the 9th, in isolation. I'll explain once I get to Friday what's going on. That is why you'll probably see a little bit more in terms of videos for me in the next maybe couple weeks. I have a lot of videos that I will be pre-planning and filling my time with, because I also decided to go into isolation with him because we live together, and I'd been fairly exposed to him. So I'll kind of go through that a little bit later in the whole thing. So starting with my sidebar, just kind of laying down my usuals. Again, that overlay is from Sadie Stickers. The this week words are from Dash of Sun Designs. I do PR for some shops. If you are new here, I do hope that you consider subscribing if you're new as well. And I PR for Simply Beautiful Plans, just like you saw, those headers are from her. Dash of Sun Designs. My PR for Simply Beautiful Plans is Alyssa, just my name, and that gets you 15% off your entire order. And then Dash of Sun Designs, it is Alyssa 10 for 10% off your entire order. I love all of their things. I love all the shops that I PR for, so it's super, super cute. The mandala up top is from Honey Inked, and so is the lace. You'll see that quite a bit, and so is the Leafy Botanical. Those are also from Honey Inked. I think I just replenished some of those. I do have an order coming from Honey Inked, and I'm very excited. It was from her spring launch. I'm also reaching in to I think this is my Simply Beautiful Plans. Yeah, it is. Reusable sticker book. I have 4 reusable sticker books that I use, and in my storage video that is going to be coming out in about a week or 2, because that's what I am filming this week, that you'll kind of be able to see how I use them, because I do use them pretty specifically. I have one for foil, one for kit extras, I have one for kind of like characters and goodies, and then I'm going to have another one for more kit extras, because I'm coming towards the end of my Sadie stickers when it's pretty full. So kind of a backup one, but I'm very excited to show you that. And yeah, so on Monday I worked, and unfortunately it was my last day of work for 2 weeks. But what are you gonna do? I worked from 9 to 3 that day, and that's kind of pretty much it. I'm using these super cute little scripts from Simply Beautiful Plans, and then the girl that I use, a professional girl, is from Fox and Pip, and I'm super in love with these. I try to use them very sparingly. I only got a couple sheets. In hindsight, I probably should have grabbed some more, but I didn't. So yeah. All right. So I'm just popping down a little, I don't know, circular box with a flower from Honey Inked, and I'm just grabbing another cute little header, and yeah, kind of it. I did have a really good day at work on Monday. By the way, the leaves on this full box is from Honey Inked. Some of them have full box overlays, and then some of them have little embellishments from different shops. So I just kind of played with it a little bit and thought it was really fun. I basically kind of foiled it, like I would have almost foiled it had I made them, which I didn't. But if like I'd be like, oh, I put some hearts here, and I would put some leaves here and a little flower here. So it's kind of what I did. Just put some little extra something just where I felt they needed to go. So yeah, I'm just setting up my Tuesday and Wednesday morning. I have classes. This was my kind of final official last week of classes, which means the next 2 weeks after this, I'm just doing exams, which is kind of interesting that my isolation actually fell on top of these 2 weeks. So not that I wasn't going to be home, because I'm going to be home anyways, but I'm kind of forced to sit down and study. Not that I wasn't, but and work really wasn't getting in the way of that. But it's kind of now forced me to be sitting at my desk and like study. So yeah, I'm using 2 little mandalas from Honey Inked behind that, and the laptop girl is from Panda Bird Designs, and the online class script is from Letters to Apollo. And they're great. I've been coveting them and hanging on to them because I still have online classes starting in 3 weeks. Because if you're new here, I am graduating from my program this year, and I'm finishing up doing an additional year to set me up to get my master's and turning my diploma into a full degree. So yeah, because why not? It's just 1 year, and we'll probably be in this lockdown for quite a while. And it's just a good chance for me to just kind of focus in. So I'm laying down my full boxes, which is not normally what I do. I usually don't lay them down right away, but I had an idea, obviously, of what my week was going to look like. So I wanted to kind of pop them down and just kind of structure out my week a little bit. I've been kind of doing this a little bit, where I lay down the second half of my week boxes first, but yeah. So pop down another little full box. That lace, again, is from Honey Inked. And the full box on Wednesday is from Sadie Stickers. And I'm just kind of throwing down some headers and popping those up there. I'm going to leave you with a little tiny musical interlude, and then I'll come back once all of that extra stuff is done. right, and I am back. All right, so what went on? You saw some really pretty lace headers or dividers from Honey Ink that I used again. I just put them over the really light headers that came with the kit. I found there was a lot of white happening and I needed some more foil to break it up. I do white space plan, but there's kind of a limit for me. So I love how like beautiful and soft and whimsical it is, but I think I needed a little bit more in terms of foil. So I threw those on top of there. You also got a sneak peek for a haul that's coming up. I did get a Sadie Stickers order and I did order the bow divider. So I dipped into those even though I haven't quite hauled them yet, but I'm very excited. And yeah, so I popped those down as well just to break it up a bit too, and break it up differently. So let's go to Monday. I threw down a beautiful little botanical from not Sadie Stickers, from Honey Inked. And then I used a really cute book from Paper Bits Co. If you are new here, Paper Bits Co. is a shop I PR for. My code is Alyssa for 15% off your entire order. All my PR codes are down in the description box below for you. But this book is super great, and it's to mark off that I had book club. It is my second last book club on the 5th. I just had my final one this week. And for those who don't know what I do, I am a rec assistant, rec aide. I have a lot of different titles. And I work for a retirement assisted living facility, but I also intern as one remotely. That was for my placement this year. And I've been doing book clubs with them. So every couple weeks we choose a book together. Well, they choose a book and I read it twice. And I come up with discussion questions and we all get into Zoom for about half an hour to 45 minutes and we chat about the book and I break it down for them. I kind of break down chapters and we are reading The Help. Well, we finished reading The Help. We talked about chapter 15 to 22 on this day. We kind of did the book in 3 weeks. And it was a book that they chose, which I thought was really interesting. And the conversations we had about racism and systemic racism have been so enlightening. There's a huge generation gap between them and I. There's about 50 to 40 years depending on the resident. And just having those conversations, some of them said they were uncomfortable with what they were reading, but we gently reminded them there's a lot of learning to do in that discomfort. So it was a very interesting book club that we had. It was probably... I learned so much from them and they learned so much from myself and the book and what they went through. So it's a very interesting conversation that we had, and I'm so glad that they chose that book. I loved it. And they're going to go on to watch the movie, which is really nice. But yeah, so that was my Monday. It's book club. I'm so sad that I'm done. I'm like slowly reminiscing it in my brain. And then I used a really pretty little botanical from Christine's Paper Studio. And she is also a Canadian shop. I do PR for her. My code is Alyssa30 for 30% off your entire order. Super generous and amazing. She is a newer Canadian shop, and a lot of the shops that I'm PRing for are in the Made in Canada collab sale. So if you haven't heard of that sale, check it out. It is primarily Canadian and Canadian shops, and they ship everywhere. But if you are a Canadian follower, then I think you'll really benefit from checking out some of these shops as well. All of the shops that I plan with are totally worth checking out too. So yeah. I also put in a little water plants reminder. The icon is from the kit. The circle with the bow is from Pretty Pinko, also PR for her. Alyssa15 gets you 15% off your whole order. She has some beautiful foil pieces and some gorgeous kits. I have actually one coming, I believe. And the small mandala is from Honey Inked. We talked about my mandalas in my little boxes up top for Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on Tuesday, Rocco had his appointment with Soar. My dog is 18 and he is going through physiotherapy. His back legs have kind of stopped working and we don't know why. So he's going to therapy. He's doing laser therapy and acupuncture. So he had that day. And he apparently loves it. He like pees himself on the way in. And then when he gets there, he kind of just goes through like 45 minutes of them rubbing and touching. And I think he gets a lot of relief from it. So he's doing that. And then Tuesday evening, my Wayfair bedding has arrived. I ordered the very soft pink bedding. My fiance is colorblind, and so he doesn't mind. And that arrived, and I love it. It's so cute, and it's very, very soft and gentle and beautiful. So that arrived, and then my haul went live. So if you haven't had a chance, check out that haul. It is packed with some really great little goodies. So yeah. And then Wednesday, I recorded my voiceover for last week's Plan With Me, And then I also had a very chill night. So the voiceover icon and the YouTube icon was from Crafts by Tawi, and then the diffuser and oil were from Fox and Pip, and then I used some more botanicals from Honey Inked and Christine's Paper Co. Or Christine's Paper Studio. There we go. All right, so jumping to Thursday. Thursday, I had an early morning. I was just up early in the morning. I think I was like mentally anticipating something was going on. Like, you know, when you get that feeling that something is going to happen and you just can't sleep and you can't kick it. I feel like I'm very intuitive. It happened on Friday. But Thursday I was super anxious. So I had a very early morning. I had spelling bees from 11 a.m. and I was off on Thursday for a really good reason. Thank the heavens that I was off. I kind of chilled. I actually had a fairly chill day. I stayed home, and normally on days like this, I would go out and get some grocery shopping done, but I didn't get to. I just kind of stayed home and just hung out for the most part. Didn't really do anything. I baked myself some cookies, some vegan gluten-free cookies, and I did laundry, and I kind of tidied. I helped a friend edit her video, and that's kind of all I really did on Thursday. The little baking KitchenAid is from Miss and Meow. The really pretty floral dividers is from Letters to Apollo. Again, I used the girl with the bow and the laptop from Panda Bird Designs, and the laundry little icon is from the kit, and then the smaller botanicals are from Christine's Paper Studio. Here I'm pulling out some little goodies from Paper Bits Co. Look how cute her little bears are. They're my favorite. And then on Friday, Nathan woke up sick. So what that means is I called into work, immediately told him that Nathan woke up sick, and booked he and I for COVID test. We share a bed, we live together, so if he was exposed, I was exposed. So I was thinking at that time it might have been just a cold. Weather here is super weird, but we still took our precautions. Little Bear is from Paper Bits Co. and the botanicals are from Honey Inked and Christine's Paper Studio. And then we had our COVID test, came home, and continued to isolate that day. I also cleaned a lot of cleaning that day, and I edited, helped my friend finish up and edit her video. And that's pretty much all we did while we waited for our COVID results. It was a bit of a mess trying to get his results. My fiance is a permanent resident. He doesn't have a citizenship, so he doesn't have his OHIP quite yet, which is our coverage here for those who aren't Canadian. We're waiting for Service Ontario to open up so we can actually get his OHIP. So yeah, so the botanical is from Christine's Paper Co. The bear is from, both the bears are from Paper Bits, and the edit script is from Artbox Stickers. And that's kind of what we did on Friday, sorry. And then Saturday, we just kind of chilled. We waited for our tests. Also, can you look at that little dog with the hearts? The hearts, by the way, are from Honey Inked. They're so cute. I think they're from Honey Inked. Yeah, I believe they're from Honey Inked. And we kind of just chilled. We waited. I made a lot of phone calls to Service Ontario. My COVID test came back negative that day. So we were kind of hoping that his did as well. By the way, the little squiggle is from Alyssa's Craft Shop. Her stuff is so cute. I actually really love the squiggles. I struggled with taking them off in the first place, but I realized I was just doing it wrong. So I've been using them more and more. They're super cute. And then I filmed my Plan With Me that day. I edited that day. I did my university check-in. I tidied did I spell tidy like that? Oh my God, Alyssa. Spelled tidy like a weirdo. Didn't even spell it right. I tidied my clothing. I just kind of cleaned up my seasonal rack a little bit more. I tidied my bedside, and then my video went live that night. So Sunday was a whole other day. So I filmed and edited my video. This video that you're watching, I actually filmed it that day and I edited it, but I didn't do my voiceover. So I kind of just got my editing in. We also got back, by the way, these are from Crafts by Tawi. How cute are they? And the big mandala is from Honey Inked as well. We got back his results. We got a phone call. I actually had to call them multiple times on Saturday for me to get a reply on Sunday, and they didn't even call him. They called me because I called so many times. I'm his emergency contact, so they were able to tell us. He did test positive, so we just continued to isolate. Nothing really changed there. and kind of messaged my work and said, okay, hey, he tested positive. I can't work for 10 to 14 days. And then I have to get another test done next Monday. I'm going for one tomorrow to see if my negative was a positive, it was a false negative. I'm also vaccinated, so we don't know what's going on. So I'm just treating it as if I'm an asymptomatic carrier right now, because it's been about a week since he's been exposed and I still haven't caught it, or I still haven't shown symptoms. So I'm treating it like I'm asymptomatic, but we are just dealing right now. So yeah, so I'll let you know how that goes throughout the week. But that is kind of it. So that is my week. We are kind of in isolation. You're going to see a little bit more from me. If you would like to, you can follow me on my Instagram. I do stories. I'll probably be on there a little bit more. By the way, these are from Simply Beautiful Plants. And this is my week. Have an amazing one, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.